Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Ertz has it left side. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington as we are back underway. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Opening drive of overtime. Both teams will get a possession, barring a defensive score. Here's 2nd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Now a first throw here in overtime. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The temptation to go for it, probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now remember again, a touchdown wouldn't win it just yet, but it can give him a big leg up. It's 2nd down. Now Daniels. On the catch, it's Crowder. One overtime, how about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bates. Touchdown, Washington.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
So it's the Commanders who come away with a win, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.